Affirmations are not spells. Affirmations are not some voodoo magic that you say something and you will it to exist. That's like not really the purpose of it. It's rewiring your brain for better outcomes. This is the BS4 podcast, and I'm your host, Bria Villa. Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of the BS4 podcast. I'm your host, Bria Villa, and I'm excited to have you today. Welcome back. If you are a returning listener, if you are new here, hi, welcome. Excited to have you. Make sure you go back, listen to some previous episodes to get to know more about this podcast, but I'm happy you're here now. I am someone who has really understood and prioritize the importance of affirmations and the way you talk to yourself and the things that you believe about yourself, and ultimately how it shapes the reality that you experience. A lot of people already know the beauty of affirmations, how valuable they are, and sometimes just need some good ones to ground you. So I want to use this episode to have a space for you to be able to listen to some affirmations, repeat them back to yourself in times that you really need it. It's funny, I have affirmations that I say to myself every day. I switch them up, but there's some core ones that I say every morning and every night. And sometimes I wish I could just listen to myself saying them. So this week's episode is just as much for me as it is for you, because I want to be able to go back and actually listen to some of these affirmations as a part of my routine myself. So I hope that you enjoy them, that you use them. And the goal is that you ultimately repeat them back to yourself. So once you hear them, say them to yourself out loud, in your head, whatever you're comfortable with. Today, I just want to pour into you really quick. If you've been trying to manifest something, whether that be love, opportunity, healing, money, confidence, blessings, abundance, this is a reminder that your words, your energy, and your beliefs are currently building the life that you want, the reality that you want, even if you can't see it yet. The things that you are looking for are already in motion and happening for you because you desire them. So this episode is for you. If you are just looking for things to affirm your desires and the things that you are looking for, today the B is for believing. Believing the words that you tell yourself, believing the power of your words, and believing that your perspective can impact and alter your reality, and that your beliefs will shape the future that you want to see. So today the B is for believing. And I want to say manifestation is co-creation. Manifestation is not just sitting and wishing. It is doing the work while also trusting that God or the universe is aligning the things to you that you are working towards. So it's not just saying, oh, I'm going to be a millionaire, but you don't do anything to be a millionaire. You don't go buy a lottery ticket, or you don't put in the work, or you don't start exploring new things. Your actions have to align to the reality you're hoping to step into. So it's a balance of creating a belief system in your mind while also doing the work to act as the person you are hoping to become. Act as the person who is that next level version of you that's receiving the things that you desire. So keep that in mind. I think it's really important to say that it's just as much effort as it is authorship. So that's why I say it is co-creation. It's the effort that you put in as well as the trust that you have in the creator. in God, however you define it. So your job is to show up with belief and with action, but the timeline is not your job. Manifestation isn't just asking, it's aligning. So ensuring that you are walking actually on the path that will lead you to the desires you hope for. You can't have one foot in your new life and one foot in your old life. You have to walk into the path of your new life. I think something else that's important to say is that affirmations are not spells. Affirmations are not some voodoo magic that you say something and you will it to exist. That's like not really the purpose of it. It's rewiring your brain for better outcomes. It's training your mind to believe positive things about yourself, about your circumstances, about the reality around you. And as your perspective shifts and as you train your brain more, the outcomes will start to align with the belief system that you have about yourself. It is a day-to-day practice. It's not like I will $1 million into my hands right now. It's the efforts that I put in continuously and the way that I train my brain to accept, appreciate, and receive that $1 million when that time does come. You see what I'm saying? So make your affirmations believable. Make them something that you can truly say and feel and believe about yourself. And also say them when you feel good. Not just when you're desperate, when you're frustrated, when you're going through it. Say them when you are in a positive headspace. And again, train your mind to believe this about yourself. I also like to say pair them with small actions. I think saying, I love myself, but not actually doing the work to love yourself is a little counterintuitive. So again, you kind of have to walk the walk as much as you're talking the talk. So setting your brain up and then setting your actions up to ultimately align. That being said, we're going to go through some affirmations. So these affirmations actually come from a deck that Intelligent Change created, which I am actually an affiliate with Intelligent Change. So if you use my code BRIAVIA, you will get 10% off any Intelligent Change products. I swear by their products. I actually have gone through 5 of their 5-minute gratitude journals. I am on my 6th now. It has been a staple in my life. It is something that I use quite literally every morning and every night and have for the last few years. So I highly recommend all of their products. I love their work. They're amazing. I wouldn't promote anything if I didn't think that it was truly aligned with who I am and my purpose. Like, their products are incredible. Love their gratitude journal. I've talked about it on plenty of podcasts before and literally post it on my social media weekly. So if you want to grab that, again, you can go to intelligentchange.com. I'll also just put my link in the bio, and then here is my affiliate code so that you can get 10% off. But they also have a card deck that is an affirmation card deck, and I think it's so good. And so here are some of the affirmations that come with it. Again, if you want to go grab this, go ahead and use my affiliate link. But let's start with some affirmations. First one. Every day, I choose to listen carefully to what my body tells me. I am resilient and can adapt and thrive in any situation. I am surrounded by people who make me feel safe and loved. I trust that I am exactly where I need to be. I release all fears and doubts, knowing that I am supported by the universe or by God. I am worthy of love, affection, and intimacy. I am in tune with my feelings and trust my emotional intelligence. I allow myself to feel deeply and authentically express my feelings. I am open to experiencing beauty and pleasure in every moment. Listening to my desires guides me towards a more authentic life. I radiate confidence and positivity and inspire others to do the same. I trust myself to make decisions that align with my core values. I attract prosperity and limitless opportunities into my life. I am open to new experiences that help me grow. I am deserving of abundance and success in all areas of my life. Every day, I see the world through the eyes of kindness. I embrace every part of myself with love and acceptance. Through acts of love and compassion, I contribute to a better world. I always choose kindness and curiosity over judgment. I express myself freely and authentically. My voice is a channel for inner wisdom. I affirm my worthiness and speak to myself with love and respect. I welcome the wisdom that experiences may bring me. I release all doubts and welcome new experiences with an open mind. I let go of the need for certainty and find peace in the wisdom of uncertainty. I trust my intuition to guide me in making choices that align with my desires. Every day brings me closer to realizing my full potential. I surrender to the flow of God and trust the path that God lays before me. Trusting in the journey, I find lessons in every experience. And then these are a few that I've actually written myself that I tell myself every day. I am deeply worthy of love exactly as I am. I give myself the same grace and compassion that I give to others. My confidence comes from accepting myself fully. It doesn't have to be loud to be real. I radiate feminine power and energy by simply being soft, strong, and fully present. It is safe for me to be soft, open, and fully present. Every part of me, past, present, and future, is lovable and whole. My worth isn't tied to productivity, perfection, or anyone's opinion. Who I am is for me to decide. So, those are some of my favorite affirmations. The last 7 are ones that I literally say every day. The rest of them I kind of interchange, use when they feel applicable. But I hope you really enjoyed them. I hope that you were able to follow along and say them out loud. If you can comment below and let me know which affirmation was your favorite, and then write it out, post it, tag the B is 4 podcast on Instagram, tag the B is 4 on YouTube if you're doing a short. And then also follow my personal page and let me know which affirmations you like to do if you have any that you enjoy. I wanted to give a little snippet in the beginning today of how affirmations and manifestation kind of works, and then give you some affirmations that you can use. So I hope you really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for tuning in. This was a good little episode for me. Nothing too crazy, but it's a very powerful part of my daily routine, and I wanted to make sure that I shared it with y'all. So today, the B is for believing. Believing the words that you say to yourself, believing that they will impact the reality and ultimately create the future you want to see and the world that you want to live in and the perspective you want to have. So thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you next week.